as soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, go get the front shot of this.
Man.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, you know, through all my, partners and whatnot. All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down there, you gotta, wear your seat.
I mean, I'm 15. You could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Not yet.
No.
You never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
It's 555.
Yes. Okay.
5555.
Okay. 55. You heard that?
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they loved me and, just turn their back on you in a second.
Sean Diddy Combs' arrest on S-traying charges and various SUL assault lawsuits have sparked renewed scrutiny of the many celebrities he has dated, mentored, and even invited to his famous parties, comprising a list of industry giants who have largely kept quiet over the emerging scandal. One of his victims is pop singer Justin Bieber.
Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time.
You're gonna hear about my parties, they're gonna be shutting them down, they're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we wanna have a good time.
Bieber, who was discovered at 13 by former marketing executive Scooter Braun, signed to Raymond Braun Music Group, a joint venture between Braun and Usher they created specifically for Bieber. In a video Bieber uploaded to his YouTube channel in November 2009, when he would have been 15 years old, which has attracted renewed attention, Diddy announces that Bieber is spending 48 hours with Diddy, saying, "Where we're hanging out and what we're doing, we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream."
Let's slow down, Jess.
Okay.
Let's slow down, okay?
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours when you get 16. You good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Then, when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion?
Yeah.
So where are we off to now?
In the video, the Bad Boys founder says he doesn't have legal guardianship of Bieber for the 48-hour period like he had when Usher stayed with him. He then asks Bieber what he wants to do, and Bieber says, "Let's go get some girls." Diddy replies, "A man after my own heart, that's what I'm talking about." In another video uploaded to the rapper's YouTube channel in December 2010, when Bieber was 16, Diddy teaches Bieber how to swag walk and tells the Canadian crooner, "You starting to act differently, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out how we used to hang out."
We wanted to make you an official member of the Dirty Money crew.
Are you
all right?
serious?
There you go.
That is
Justin Bieber.
swag.
Is it your swag? And then you gotta do the swag walk too.
Okay.
I gotta show you the swag walk.
Hey, show me the swag.
And Scooter, Scoot, manager, mogul, extraordinaire, you too.
I just got much cooler.
Yeah, there you go.
In the years since Bieber and Diddy were pictured together less frequently, but appeared to remain on good terms. In a 2014 episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Khloe Kardashian said she went to a party where half the people were butt naked. Her sister Kourtney asked who was there, rattling off a list of names. Diddy, Quincy Combs, Justin Bieber, French Montana, to which Khloe said, "So far, so good."
So who was with you this weekend? A bunch of my friends. Diddy, Quincy, Justin Bieber, so far so good. French Montana. Do you even know half the people you're naming? No. She didn't go to bed. I haven't been to bed yet. You haven't? I want to be Clay when I grow up, Court. I got on a plane at 5:30 a.m. Go this party. I think half the people there were butt naked. You would have loved it.
Bieber would have been 19 or 20 in 2014. Puffy also attended Bieber's 22nd birthday party in 2016, where he gave Bieber a Bad Boy Records jacket. The singer also posted a throwback picture of himself and Diddy on Instagram in July 2021, captioned, "My bro a Diddy throwback." The two did not collaborate musically until Bieber was featured on Diddy's song Moments in 2023, which Bieber called a wild full circle moment. The singer has spoken of feeling traumatized by his child's stardom, though he has never elaborated on the cause. An interview clip of Bieber went viral in 2020, in which he said he felt protective of a then 18-year-old Billie Eilish, stating he had a difficult time with people in the music industry, telling me they loved me and, just turn your back on you in a second.
I don't want her to lose it. I don't want her to, go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody.
Bieber hasn't addressed Diddy's arrest or SUL assault allegations. CBS News reported a song that went viral on TikTok in which Bieber appears to say he lost himself at a Diddy party that cost me way more than my soul, is fake and likely AI generated. Following his harrowing life as a kid star, Bieber has spoken out about his mental health struggles, revealing there were times when, at his lowest ebb, he felt really, really.
Obviously, I was excited to perform. I love performing. It's one of my favorite things in the world. I love using what I'm good at to make other people smile and make other people happy. But you just gotta release that control to God. Trust that His plan is better than our plan. I either was going to sit around and mope about it and be depressed, or use that time to say, you know what, this is not the plan, but I can work on this in my life. Let me work on my relationship with my wife.
Speaking on his YouTube documentary, Justin Bieber. Next chapter, the singer revealed he experienced consistent pain when he was at the peak of his fame as a teenager. "There was times where I was really, really suicidal," he said. "Like, man, is this pain ever going to go away? It was so consistent. The pain was so consistent. I was just suffering, right? So I'm just like, man, I would rather not feel this than feel this." The 30-year-old singer went on to say how he would encourage people to talk openly about their mental health struggles. Little did we know that Diddy would easily have been the source of Bieber's misfortunes.
You also got a new tattoo. What's the meaning behind the rose?
I think the thorns symbolize the rough spots in my life. The flower is such a representation of beauty.
You don't have that much more real estate left.
Yeah, so I think I'm done on my neck. That's a Haley request. My back is still pretty open, and I don't have kids yet, and so I'm thinking of getting their portraits on my back.
I just would encourage people like, hey, if you're feeling lonely, talk about it. Say it out loud. There's freedom in that. I could have avoided a lot of pain. The comments came after Bieber announced in 2019 that he would be taking a break from music to focus on his mental health. In an Instagram post, the musician wrote, "I've toured my whole teenage life, and early 20s I realized, and as you guys probably saw, I was unhappy last tour, and I don't deserve that, and you don't deserve that." He added, "You pay money to come and have a lively, energetic, fun light concert, and I was unable emotionally to give you that near the end of the tour."
Justin Bieber is once again putting a pause on his world tour. In a statement shared to his Instagram story on September 6th, the singer writes, "Earlier this year, I went public about my battle with Ramsay Hunt syndrome, where my face was partially paralyzed. As a result of this illness, I was not able to complete the North American leg of the Justice Tour."
In 2017, Bieber canceled many of his Purpose World Tour dates, citing unforeseen circumstances. Later, he told fans, "I want my mind, heart, and soul to be sustainable. I am now very focused on repairing some of the deep-rooted issues that I have, as most of us have, so that I don't fall apart, so that I can sustain my marriage and be the father I want to be," the post added. "Music is very important to me, but nothing comes before my family and my health," Bieber continued. "I will come with a kick-ass album ASAP. My swag is undeniable, and my drive is indescribable. His love is supernatural. His grace is that reliable." In September 2018, the singer married Haley Baldwin in a small courthouse ceremony. The couple celebrated a second time with a larger wedding ceremony the following year in South Carolina.
Look how sick you look, bro. Holy crap, man. The real one. Coolest guy. Tomorrow I'm wearing.
Bieber's earlier mental struggles weren't the last of his declining health. Earlier this year, actor Stephen Baldwin asked fans to pray for Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber, sparking concerns for the pop star's health. On 26th of February, the 58-year-old actor shared a cryptic Instagram story post asking for prayers for his daughter and son-in-law. Baldwin reposted an Instagram reel from Victor Marks, the founder of All Things Possible Ministries, who wrote over a clip of the Peaches singer playing the guitar. Christians, please, when you think of Justin and Hailey, take a moment to offer a little prayer for them to have wisdom, protection, and to draw close to the Lord. While the Usual Suspects actor didn't clarify why the couple, who have been married since 2018, needed prayers from fans, the post instantly garnered much concern over Bieber's current health status. The Love Yourself singer has been open with fans in recent years about his ongoing health journey. In June 2022, Bieber announced that he had been diagnosed with Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, a rare neurological disorder characterized by paralysis of the facial nerve.
As you can see, this eye is not blinking. I can't smile on this side of my face. This nostril will not move.
He revealed the diagnosis after he was forced to postpone his Justice World Tour concert dates due to an undisclosed illness at the time. Bieber posted a video on Instagram to show how he had begun experiencing full paralysis on the right side of his face.
I'm just physically, obviously not capable of doing them, but obviously my body's telling me I gotta slow down. And I hope you guys understand.
Hey everyone, Justin here. I wanted to update you guys on what's been going on, he said in the video posted on 10th June 2022. Obviously, as you can probably see from my face, I have this syndrome called Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, and it is from this virus that attacks the nerve in my ear and my facial nerves and has caused my face to have paralysis. As you can see, this eye is not blinking, Bieber said, while demonstrating the lack of movement in his right eye. I can't smile on this side of my face. This nostril will not move, so there's full paralysis on this side of my face. So, for those who are frustrated by my cancellations of the next shows, I'm just physically, obviously, not capable of doing them, he explained. This is pretty serious, as you can see. I wish this wasn't the case, but obviously, my body's telling me that I gotta slow down, Bieber added. I hope you guys understand, and I'll be using this time to just rest and relax and get back to 100% so that I can do what I was born to do. But in the meantime, this ain't it, he quipped. I gotta go get my rest on so that I can get my face back to where it's supposed to be. He assured fans, I'm gonna get better, and I'm doing all these facial exercises to get my face back to normal, and it will go back to normal. It's just time, and we don't know how much time it's gonna be.
So Ramsay-Hunt syndrome is associated to a virus called the varicella zoster virus. Many people may not know that viral name, but many know what it causes in childhood, as Faith summarized, which is chickenpox. And after that infection in childhood, the virus can lay dormant in our nerves for decades and reemerge to form what we know as shingles. You can think of this diagnosis as a rare form of shingles, being that it mainly affects the facial nerve, which is what causes the weakness and paralysis on one side of the face.
According to the Mayo Clinic, Ramsay-Hunt syndrome is caused by the varicella zoster virus, the same virus that causes chickenpox and shingles. It primarily affects adults over the age of 60 who have previously had chickenpox and rarely affects children. Days later, Bieber shared an update with fans regarding his health condition. In an Instagram story post, the What Do You Mean singer wrote, "Wanted to share a little bit of how I've been feeling. Each day has gotten better, and through all of the discomfort, I have found comfort in the one who designed me and knows me. I'm reminded he knows all of me. He knows the darkest parts of me that I want no one to know about, and he constantly welcomes me into his loving arms. This perspective has given me peace during this horrific storm that I'm facing," he added. "I know this storm will pass. But in the meantime, Jesus is with me. His wife, Haley, maintained her support for Bieber throughout his Ramsay Hunt syndrome diagnosis. In an interview with Good Morning America in June 2022, the Rhode Beauty founder provided fans a positive health update.
We've been talking about you and your husband quite a bit, it seems, this week. Of course,
Yes.
the news about Ramsay Hunt syndrome that has
Yes.
partial paralysis. We have to ask you first, partial paralysis in his face. How is he doing right now?
He's doing really well. He is getting better every single day. He's feeling a lot better, and obviously it was just a very scary and random situation to happen, but he's gonna be totally okay, and I'm just grateful that he's fine.
That's good to hear.
He's doing really well. He's getting better every single day, she said at the time. He's feeling a lot better, and obviously, it was just a very scary and random situation to happen, but he's going to be totally okay, she continued. I'm just grateful that he's fine. The model also thanked fans, friends, family for their support throughout his health struggle, adding, every single person has sent well wishes, advice, recommendations. It's actually been really amazing. Around the same time as Bieber's diagnosis, his wife had also experienced her own health scare.
You had a mini stroke back in March. Tell us how you're doing right now. You look fabulous. You look fantastic. Tell us how you're feeling.
I feel a lot better after that situation. I feel good. I had a procedure done to close this hole in my heart, and I'm just giving my body the time to heal and recover. It was a little hard for me to recover from the procedure, just giving myself the time to be able to work out again and feel like normal, if that makes sense. But I'm doing well now, and I'm not having to be on any medication anymore, so I feel good.
In March 2022, Haley was hospitalized due to stroke-like symptoms and underwent a procedure to close a hole in her heart. Doctors later discovered that she had experienced a transient ischemic attack, TIA, often called a mini-stroke, due to a blood clot in her brain. They also learned that she had a PFO, a small opening in her heart that usually closes after birth, which was discovered through a transcranial Doppler test. Speaking about their dual health scares on Good Morning America, Haley admitted that the experience allowed them to be upfront with each other and brought them a lot closer together.
I think two things, going through it very publicly in front of a lot of people, it kind of almost in a way forces you to have to just be upfront about what's going on so that people understand what you're going through, and I actually think it opened up a lot of really important and amazing conversation. And I think the silver lining of it, honestly, is that it brings us a lot closer, because you're going through this together, you're being there for each other, you're supporting each other, and there's just something that really bonds you through these times. So that is, I think, the silver lining in these crazy times.
Going through this together, you're being there for each other and supporting each other, and there's just something that really bonds you through these times, she said. So that's what I think is the silver lining in these crazy times. While Bieber remained optimistic about his health journey, he was later forced to cancel the remaining dates of his Justice World Tour in October 2022. He had previously canceled 12 dates in October, but was due to resume the shows in Dubai later that month. In a statement on social media, Bieber's team emphasized that he was taking a break from touring to make his health a priority. Nearly 9 months after his Ramsay Hunt syndrome diagnosis, Bieber gave fans an update about his ongoing recovery. He posted a video to Instagram of himself smiling from both sides of his face, reassuring fans that he was slowly regaining movement. Revelations about Diddy and the old videos resurfacing. A good chunk of fans are convinced Bieber's mental health concerns emanated from the trauma he suffered at the hands of the Bad Boy founder. Even worse, Bieber's mentor and music godfather Usher is also a victim of Puffy. Usher and Diddy became acquainted in 1994 when producer L.A. Reid, who had signed Usher to his record label, sent him to live when he was about 15 years old with Diddy at his home in Scarsdale, New York, while he worked on his self-titled debut album. In 2004, Usher told Rolling Stone that the rapper had introduced me to a totally different set of S specifically, while he lived at his New York home. There were always girls around. You'd open a door and see somebody doing it, or several people in a room having an orgy, Usher said.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to
City.
something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
Camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No.
However, through the years, the Confessions hitmaker has remained tight-lipped about the experience and does not talk much about his relationship with Puffy. He addressed living with the rapper in a 2016 interview with Howard Stern, but gave few details. Stern asked if it was filled with chicks and orgying nonstop, to which Usher replied, "Not really." Usher said living with Combs was pretty wild, and there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand.
It was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle,
right?
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans,
And your
Jodeci,
parents were
Mary J.
okay?
Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
When Stern asked if Usher would ever send his kids to Puffy Camp, he replied, "Hell no." A few days ago, all of Usher's posts on X disappeared, fueling rumors it was somehow related to Diddy. But Usher wrote in a post on X clarifying that his account was hacked and damn y'all ran with it, and his previous posts reappeared. Usher has not commented on Diddy's arrest or SUL assault allegations. So, is he the one who introduced Bieber to Diddy? Will he be called to testify about what he experienced while living with the Bad Boy founder? Only time will tell. And that's it from us today. Until next time, thank you for watching.